Gotham City, a city that breathes in shadows, where night's embrace holds not comfort but a chilling premonition. The fall issue arrives, a harbinger of darkness, bearing the iconic symbol of hope in a city steeped in fear. Within these pages, a whirlwind of adventure awaits, twisting through the alleys and rooftops. But for how much? 15 cents in the US, a pittance for the thrills to come. The Batman and his loyal companion, Robin, their names whispered in the wind, a promise and a threat. Prepare yourself, for the brand new adventures are about to unfold. Gotham City. As twilight bleeds into the embrace of night, a palpable tension descends. But by day, a facade of carefree indulgence. By night, a sworn protector rises.
Another evening of idle conversation awaits.
This is the path of that enigmatic sentinel known only as the Batman. And by his side, a beacon of youthful bravery, Robin, the boy wonder. Together, they confront a malevolent force, a puppet master of the human soul. He manipulates with unnerving precision, guiding his pawns with a chilling symphony. This is the strange case of the diabolical puppet master. The city surrenders to the coming darkness, the shadows becoming his silent allies. A figure of vengeance cloaked in night becomes one with the encroaching gloom. Rain lashes Gotham's unforgiving streets. A lone sentinel of justice prowls the night. The Batman, a creature of the darkness, surveys the urban decay with ever-watchful eyes.
Queer, that man in the Cossack's costume seems to be going out of his way to bump into that man.
From the shadows, a silent hunter descends, a terrifying vision plummeting from the sky.
I beg your pardon, but I should like to know why you found it necessary to shove me. Though should I, there seemed to be plenty of walking space. What's your game, buddy? What? I don't have to answer to you. Get out of my way.
A sudden brutal assault, but the attacker's triumph is short-lived.
The master will be displeased.
I'll stop the cloaked one.
As the criminals flee, a flicker of defiance ignites, even in the face of overwhelming odds.
Are you hurt? Just a little sore, because they got away.
Gotham's neon glow bleeds into the night, a stark contrast to the unsettling secrets lurking in its alleyways.
Ever see those men before, know what they might be after?
No.
Unless it is my formula for atomic energy, it would be of tremendous value in war.
A formula for atomic energy, a prize that many a foreign power would covet. But as Dr. Craig walks, a seemingly insignificant detail catches his eye, a small scratch on his hand.
I must have scratched myself by accident when that fellow bumped into me. Oh well, it's just a scratch.
Just a scratch, a tiny scratch. Yet within this minuscule wound lies the seed of a scheme so fantastic, it borders on the unbelievable. The next day, under the guise of Bruce Wayne, a familiar figure navigates the bustling streets, a curious observer of the world.
Well, my playful companions of last night. Now, why do you suppose they've entered that alley? I beg your pardon, but could you tell me who those men were?
Sure, they work the puppet strings in the show here. That's it over there. Dimitri.
The puppet master, a craftsman of illusion, rents his intricate creations at the night's show. But for Bruce Wayne, the true performance is about to begin. In an empty dressing room, a young ward works with astonishing speed, a keen ear listening for the whispers of conspiracy.
That's them all right.
As the show concludes and the players retire, Robin waits, poised to uncover the truth hidden in the shadows. What secrets will the boy wonder unearth in the quiet aftermath? The plot thickens and Gotham holds its breath. Rain pounds the cobblestone streets of Gotham as shadows lengthen, a clandestine meeting unfolding within a darkened room.
Well, have you carried out my orders? We had some difficulty with a cloaked man. He looked like a huge bat. Yes, Master, Dr. Craig will soon be under your power.
That must be the Batman. I've heard about him. He doesn't worry me. Our plan will still go on. Dr. Craig tonight. The Voss rifle tomorrow night.
A chilling chuckle echoes in the gloom as the villain savors his twisted victory, unaware of the watchful presence closing in. Like some grim, silent ghost, a dark form steps through the night. The Batman is again on the prowl. First stop Dr. Craig. Tonight the serum's power will be unleashed, turning a brilliant mind into a mere puppet.
Ho ho ho, soon Dr. Craig will be my mental slave, will become a human puppet.
Later that night, the puppet master's gaze is fixed, an unholy intensity as a strange, uncanny hypnotic force reaches out into the night.
I seem to hear a voice. So far away, so far away.
Awake, awake, your master calls.
Rain lashes against the laboratory windows, a desolate symphony beneath the control of a shadowy puppet master.
You will obey. You will take the atomic formula from its hiding place and give it to my men. You will obey.
Dr. Craig succumbs to the hypnotic waves, a mere human puppet moving at the will of the unseen master.
I've come from the master, give me the formula.
I will obey, here it is.
Formula, give it to me.
The Batman, come and get it.
You got it, but not the formula.
But as a knife flashes past, the Batman ducks, a flicker of movement against the ensuing chaos.
Just a nice, clean fight.
He sends the attacker crashing to the floor, but the formula's fate hangs in the balance, lost in the raging storm. Rain pounds the cobblestone streets of Gotham as shadows lengthen, revealing a desperate struggle in a dimly lit laboratory.
I'll smash you to pieces. Not me, brother. You mean the vase?
A brutal flurry of blows ends the assault, the attackers realizing their efforts are in vain.
That's it, run to your boss. IT might warn him to lay off.
The threat neutralized, one of the captured thugs is brought to the Batman's sophisticated laboratory, a place of intense research.
We've tried everything, he won't come out of the hypnosis.
Perhaps a slight electric shock might do IT. It's worth a try.
Later, in the stark silence of the Batcave, a crucial piece of intelligence is revealed.
You said the Puppet Master is going after the Voss rifle tomorrow night.
That's the newly developed secret army gun. Looks like we've got work to do.
Meanwhile, the Puppet Master's plans are swiftly undermined by the unforeseen turn of events.
The Batman again, here I have perfected a plan whereby I may gain great inventions to sell to warring nations, and he ruins IT. Bah.
As the Puppet Master seethes, the Batman stands ready, the night still holding its breath for the fight to come. Gotham's underbelly seethes with a sinister plot, set to unleash tomorrow night with the arrival of the Voss rifle.
The Voss rifle arrives tomorrow night. It is well guarded by soldiers. All will be taken care of. The thought serum will bring us many recruits to fight them. And the Batman, should he by chance interfere, use the needle and inject the thought serum into him.
As dawn breaks, the Puppet Master's agents move through the city's shadows. Their poison touch a silent threat.
Hey, watch it, buddy, you scratched me.
I'm sorry, I must have a pin sticking out of my suit. Sorry.
That night, the Puppet Master casts his hypnotic spell, a chilling awakening for his new brainwashed horde. Beneath Wayne Manor, a hidden passage beckons, leading two figures into the darkness towards a critical mission.
The Voss gun is being shipped by the Metropolis Limited. That's where we're heading.
A bizarre vehicle awaits, a dark silhouette against the night sky, ready to soar into action.
Look in the sky, a bat.
But as the Batplane ascends, tragedy has already struck the Metropolis Limited. The Puppet Master's strike has begun.
The train has stopped. Get the Voss gun. It's in the baggage car. Use your tear gas bombs on the soldiers.
The Batplane, a winged harbinger of justice, rockets through the night, a beacon against the encroaching darkness. Darkness cloaks Gotham as the impossible happens. The Batplane descends from the Inkai sky. Panic erupts as the monstrous silhouette of the Bat is seen, a harbinger of justice.
Bat, look, the Batman.
As the jet screams low over the train, its mighty wings sweep through the air, tossing the thugs like rag dolls.
Off you go, coming to greet me. How touching.
With the Batplane locked in position, the caped crusader lands silently, a phantom entering the baggage car.
Sorry, I'm not at home to visitors.
D that cough tear G gas cough 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 cough.
But as the cloaked fighter lunges, a desperate hand strikes from the rear, injecting a needle of twisted serum into the Batman. Rain lashes against the gargoyles of Gotham as chaos erupts below.
Tear gas bombs are thrown at the fighting duo. Tear gas Robin to the plane quickly.
With bullets whistling past, they race for salvation.
Hurry, Robin.
Throw tear gas, will they? Well, I've got a remedy for that.
But the Batman unleashes his own countermeasure, neutralizing the fumes.
All right, men, let's get the rats.
Well, I guess we're not needed here anymore.
Well, I guess that just about finishes the Puppet Master.
Just about. One of those fellows must have had sharp nails. Scratched my face.
One hireling escapes, carrying a deadly secret to the Puppet Master's lair.
And Master, before he could stop me, I scratched him with the needle.
Scratched him, you say? Good, I'll fix that meddler once and for all.
Unwittingly, the Batman walks into a sinister trap, as a familiar figure takes a twisted form. Rain lashes down, an ominous prelude to the madness unfolding within Gotham's shadowed heart. A grotesque spectacle, a tiny effigy dances, controlled by an unseen hand, revealing its true performer.
Can it be? It is the Batman. See how pretty he dances for me, a puppet. How prophetic, for soon he shall be one in actuality, the Batman, a puppet, ho 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 ho.
But a deeper darkness stirs, a whispered command that pulls the vigilante from his slumber.
The Puppet Master's thoughts pound against his brain. You will obey me, obey me.
Bound by an unseen force, his very movements dictated, the Batman succumbs to a terrifying hypnosis.
He'll be shot down like a thief, disgraced forever, ha. Wherever you are, you will steal jewels from the martyr's shop and bring them to me. You will obey.
Police headquarters. I thought you might like to know that the Batman is going to rob martyrs. What's the Batman? I don't believe it. Who are you?
I will obey.
Moments later, a chilling sound echoes through the night, as the duped Batman walks into a trap, a pawn in a deadly game.
I will obey. Master, I will obey.
Gotham City, a breeding ground for despair, where even the most noble of figures can find themselves in a desperate bind. But tonight, the impossible unfolds. The very symbol of justice is accused of the gravest of crimes.
I never thought I'd see the day the Batman became a thief. I can hardly believe my eyes. Get him up, Batman.
As the cloaked figure frantically stuffs valuables into a bag, the harsh glare of suddenly flashing lights reveals the scene. Instinct honed by countless battles takes over, a desperate gamble to escape the mounting pressure.
I am PH.
With a calculated act of defiance, he propels himself into the unknown, shattering all expectations.
Gulp.
A blur of motion and a desperate dive as the hunter becomes the hunted, disappearing into the night.
Stop, he's getting away. Stop him.
But where is the Batman going, and why has he fallen so far from grace? The city holds its breath, waiting for the truth to emerge from the shadows. Gotham sleeps uneasily, but for one young man, sleep is a stranger. A chill descends as Dick Grayson discovers a disquieting absence.
Bruce, he's gone.
His costume vanished along with his guardian. A mission and a peril must have called him away. Driven by instinct and a gnawing unease, Dick follows.
The Puppet Master's house, and look.
He spies a familiar, terrifying silhouette, a puppet in a sinister dance.
Going after the Puppet Master without me, weren't you?
Say, what have you got in the bag?
But the shadowed eyes of the bat hold a chilling glaze. He sees only a thief.
These are for the master. I must obey.
What? He hit me, my best friend.
Then a flicker of understanding in the storm of confusion.
Master Obey, I've got it, he's hypnotized.
With a heavy heart, the boy wonder delivers a blow, a painful mercy for a corrupted hero.
This hurts me more than it does you, but it's just got to be done. I'm going to take you home, fella, and see if I can get you out of your hypnotic state.
The air grows thick with an unnatural stillness, a prelude to deception. A cloaked figure approaches, a chilling echo of obedience in their measured steps, entering the very heart of a sinister scheme.
Master, I come with the jewels. I have obeyed.
Robin alive, give it to me.
But a twist of fate, a sudden betrayal, the puppet is no longer dancing to the master's tune.
Bet you never knew a puppet could hit so hard, did you?
The illusion shattered, the mind freed from its hypnotic chains, a counter-strike lands with brutal clarity.
It not only broke my spell, but the puppet master's too, for good. Well, I guess we ought to deliver the puppet master to the police. Yes, and explain why it was I suddenly turned thief. I want to make sure they and the world know that the Batman will never stop fighting crime.
And so the fight for justice continues, a testament to the unwavering spirit of Batman and Robin, ever vigilant in their crusade. Rain pounds the cobblestone streets of Gotham as shadows lengthen, hinting at the depravity that lurks beneath its darkened surface. When crime borders on the utterly inexplicable, it is then that the mightiest of heroes, Batman and his loyal companion Robin, must confront a new and terrifying menace. Their adversary, a mind of unparalleled cunning belonging to a creature known only as the ugliest man in the world. While on his nocturnal midnight prowl, the Batman sights a man engaged in an unequal struggle. He decides, without hesitation, to lend his formidable assistance.
Let's get out of here.
Snapping erect like a steel spring, the Batman darts forward, fists flying, a whirlwind of justice descending upon the unsuspecting villains. The night belongs to the Batman, and for those who pray in the darkness, their reckoning has arrived. Gotham's concrete jungle shivers under a relentless downpour, each drop a whisper of the chaos within. In a desperate struggle, two figures reel, their fates hanging precariously in the balance.
Come on.
Then a sudden metallic roar shatters the symphony of the storm as a closed car tears around the bend.
Look, here she comes.
With desperate urgency, the figures scrambling in the alley make a break for the approaching vehicle.
They're making a break for that car. Hey.
But an agile shadow intervenes. With a jarring force, Batman slams into his companion, a desperate maneuver as machine gun fire rips through the air, a deadly chorus sung by the escaping vehicle. And just like that, the night reclaims its secrets, the car vanishing into the inky blackness, leaving only the rain and the silence. Gotham's underbelly churns, a forgotten alleyway echoing with the aftermath of violence.
Hey, that hurt. Those machine gun bullets would have hurt even more. Ugly-looking devils. What was all the fuss about anyway?
Well, sir, as sure as me name is Detective McGonagall, I seen them monkeys trying to set fire to the museum. So, as befitting me rank as an officer, I tried to stop them. Whoosh, and what am I talking to you like this for? Hands up, Batman, I've got ye covered.
Have you? Sorry, MS Gonable, but I have a distinct aversion to jail. Pipe cleaning. Have a distinct aversion to jail. So long, MS Gonagall. See you in the funny papers.
Back at headquarters, Detective McGonagall spins a tale of impossible intervention and phantom attackers.
I'm telling I the Batman would be in jail now, if IT wasn't for his 3 men that jumped me from behind. Who do you think you're kidding, Meganable? Everyone knows the Batman works alone, except for that Robin kid. How did you know that? I mean, that's a lie. Sure, the Batman probably tripped you up.
But the truth, like the Batman himself, remains shrouded in the shadows, a whispered legend in the concrete jungle. Gotham's gaudy neon lights pierce the inky blackness, a stark contrast to the whispers of the underworld.
I'd give a pretty penny to know who the Batman really is, but as sure as me name is me Gonigal, one of these days I'm going to find out.
But at that moment, the Batman is answering Penguin's question by peeling off his costume, revealing Bruce Wayne, society playboy.
I'd better hurry if I intend to keep that appointment tonight with Dodge.
Bruce, I had almost given up hope that you were coming. I've another guest besides you, Bruce. Meet Larry Larimore.
Mr. Wayne.
How do you do, Mr. Larimore? What's me miss a good dinner? Don't be silly. How are you, dodgy old boy?
After partaking of dinner, the men sit and idly chat.
As Dodge said to me when I met him a few days ago, Larimore. Well, he said, "Say, Dodge, old fella, you look positively ill."
I don't feel well. I.
Before their very eyes, a change comes over Dodge's face. His fine features seem to grow coarse, grow thick. His features become bloated, moronic. His eyes become watery. His nose grows thick with wide nostrils. Until in place of the once young, intelligent-looking man, there is now a coarse, ugly person with an aged, idiotic face.
Good Lord, look his face.
What's happened to him?
I don't know.
What dark magic has twisted Harvey Dodge into this grotesque mockery of a man? The night has only just begun. Gotham's shadows writhe as a frantic summons echoes through Wayne Manor.
Well, Doctor, discovered anything?
There's something fiendish afoot. I'm sure of it. And I'm sure that poor Dodge is only the beginning to his ailment. It's beyond me.
Bruce's chilling premonition proves all too true as the city awakens to a horrifying new reality.
My face, what's happened to it? My face.
The newspapers scream of a ghastly change sweeping the city, while the police face a most unusual threat.
Police.
But as the law closes in, a phantom car spewing death vanishes into thin air, leaving only questions.
They're gone, not a car in sight, only that truck, and that can't be them.
Night after night, a hideous horde strikes at beauty itself, leaving destruction and despair in their wake. Who is behind this terrifying transformation, and what is their ultimate, vile purpose? Gotham City, a city plagued by darkness, now faces a new and disturbing threat. Bruce Wayne, driven by an insatiable need for answers, delves into the city's underbelly.
Commissioner Gordon, this case seems to be consuming you.
Bruce, I'm telling you, this whole business is driving me mad.
Sir, it's about this hideous horde.
A chilling account of monstrous figures emerges, figures that bear a disturbing resemblance to a past encounter.
It's the same bunch that tried to burn down the museum, the night I almost caught the Batman. Between you and me, I think the Chief is jealous of me because I almost captured the Batman.
I'm sure you will, Mr. McGonagall. You are a man of great talent.
As long as you know something about them, I'm assigning you to the case, and forget about almost getting the Batman.
Meanwhile, Bruce visits the first victim, a man whose very appearance has been horribly twisted.
Larimore, how is Dodge? Any change?
None at all. Poor Dodge just sits and looks at himself in a mirror all day. I think it's affected his mind.
Deep within a cavernous room, a gathering of the grotesque takes place, awaiting their monstrous lair. Then a figure emerges, a being whose ugliness transcends anything ever imagined, igniting a chilling declaration of war.
People shun us because we are ugly, they worship beauty. Well, we shall destroy all beauty, make them kneel to us. We, the ugly, rule, we shall rule all.
Later, in solitude, the leader's vision of a world bowed to ugliness begins to take hold. drawing the deformed under his hypnotic spell. Rain lashes against the grimy windows of a hidden atelier, a stark contrast to the artist's descent into madness.
Ha ha, this is what I shall do to all pretty things. Ha ha ha, goodbye, beauties, ha ha ha.
Meanwhile, in the opulent quiet of Wayne Manor, Bruce Wayne shares a peculiar news item with his eager ward.
And so, fearing the invading country will appropriate this great art treasure, Boravia has sent it to the United States. It will be unloaded tonight at Pier 3 from the ship.
Bruce, I can almost read your mind. You think this ugly horde will try to destroy this statue as it's unloaded.
This statue is a handsome one. Figure it out for yourself. Come on, Robin, we've got a date with death at Pier 3.
Moments later, clad in their iconic costumes, the dynamic duo prepares to confront the chaos. At Pier 3, a shadowy, ugly horde descends upon unsuspecting guards. But two rash mortals race toward the dreadful scene, ready to offer battle. Like two projectiles, they bore into the horde, sending them sprawling.
Before we're through with you, you'll know you've been in a fight.
Beneath the oppressive Gotham sky, a desperate struggle unfolds against a savage horde.
Rat says I'm in good form.
The boy wonder unleashes his fury, his makeshift club a blur of righteous vengeance.
Keep coming.
And Batman, a force of nature, delivers his own brutal justice, each iron fist finding its mark with devastating effect. But then, a deafening roar splits the night, and an unexpected figure emerges from the chaos.
Abruptly, the sound of gunfire. McGonagall appears.
MS Gonigal, you saved me once. This sort of evens IT up.
The tide turns as an ugly horde's getaway car screeches into view, a symbol of their imminent escape.
There's the car, let's scram.
A hail of bullets erupts, the vehicle vanishing into the city's unforgiving embrace once more.
Down, Robin. Down.
The car.
Right wheel.
Stop, Batman, it's no use. They always get away. But I'm not going to let you get away too. You're under arrest.
McGonagall, can you swim? Ha, sure I can swim.
In the heart of Gotham, the pursuit continues, a desperate race against unseen forces.
What? That's all I wanted to know.
Come on, Batman, maybe we can still catch them. I'm right behind you. Splutter, glug, uglug, splutter.
As Robin idly turns on the radio, startling news is heard, cutting through the night.
The street's deserted except for that truck. Now what do we do? Not a sign of them.
On the airwaves, a desperate scientist believes he's found a cure to the ghastly change and an antidote.
You know what that means, Robin. Listen.
That means Eckhart's life is in danger. Whoever is behind this ghastly change will try to kill him. I hope we're not too late.
Moments later, a car screeches to a halt outside the home of Dr. Eckhart, but the danger has already arrived.
Help, those devils are here already. They work fast. Come on.
The door, they must have locked it.
Gotham's night screams as a reinforced door buckles and shatters, the Batman's relentless force breaking through. He enters like a phantom, a storm of motion, fists blurring with the speed of a predator unleashed.
Rat, attack an old man, will you?
While Robin has his little fling. Here, think this over.
The car is here, let's go.
Keep an eye on the doctor, Robin. I'm going after them.
A sudden revelation strikes the Dark Knight, the deceit behind their escape, a seemingly ordinary truck.
So that's how they were able to fool the cops. They ducked into an unsuspicious-looking truck. Think I'll stick behind and trail them.
As Batman pursues, a turn of the corner reveals a scene that silences the night. His quarry finally halted, a private dwelling stands exposed their hideout.
That's their hideout. This calls for investigation.
The pool thought we didn't know he was following us.
Rain lashes against the grimy windows of a hidden lair, a symphony of despair echoing Gotham's grim spirit.
Wow, my head say, looks like I'm not the only fly that was caught in this web.
As if summoned by the chaos, a spectral figure emerges from the shadows.
Wyatt, our master comes.
Through the dust and debris, a figure of chilling authority steps forward, his very presence a suffocating weight.
Through the door steps a man, that man, our leader, Larimore.
Fingers impossibly long and skeletal peel away a grotesque disguise, revealing a visage that embodies pure horror.
John Tyler and Mrs. Tyler, my guests, I bid you welcome. Unfortunately, I had no entertainment prepared, so to divert you, I will tell a story. A very interesting story.
He speaks of a college fraternity, a foolish prank, and the genesis of a monstrous transformation.
What have you got there, Tyler?
But in the brutal dance of their initiation, a cruel twist of fate turns a charade into a horrifying reality.
Watch it, the needle, it's gone into Carlson.
My face. What's happened to it? It's ugly, hideous. Can't you see? I can't marry you now, I just can't. So my face is repulsive to you, even to you who I thought loved me.
And so, a single careless act of malice becomes the birth of a monster, forever marked by his own reflection. Years of isolation twisted a man's mind, fueling a dangerous obsession to concoct a serum that would grant him twisted vengeance. In his grotesque laboratory, Carlson finally held his chemical weapon, gleaming with the promise of retribution.
Yes, me, and now my revenge will really be complete. When I make my one-time friend and my one-time fiancé ugly, hideous as I am.
You're Carlson.
No, you're mad. No, don't.
Outside, a subtle clue emerges from the darkness, tire marks glowing faintly on the wet street. As the twisted Carlson poised his deadly needle, a sudden, sharp hiss cut through the tension.
Now to follow the Batmans.
But as the young hero sought to join his mentor, a desperate plea reached him, a chilling premonition of danger.
Robin, that slingshot of yours is coming through at the right time.
Rain pounds the cobblestone streets of Gotham, a symphony of despair, as a violent confrontation erupts in the shadows. One man falls, another stands triumphant, a smoking pistol a testament to his grim victory.
Looks like I made a triple killing tonight. I got the guy responsible for the ugly horde and ghastly change, and I got the Batman up with them now, and no tricks.
Ugh, McGonagall, I meet you everywhere. How did you ever get the idea I was here?
Why, McGonagall, I wouldn't think of tricking you.
Well, when I spotted this kid working that trick flashlight of his over tire marks, I knew something was up, so I followed him.
A chilling gesture, a taunt whispered in the darkness, before the fallen detective's fate is sealed.
Why, McGonagall, don't you know a gentleman always removes his hat in the presence of company?
The next day, in the quiet sanctuary of Wayne Manor, a disturbing truth about a tragic transformation begins to unfold.
The paper says that Eckhart can return the victims of the ghastly change back to normal by regular doses of thyroid extract. What does that mean?
Carlson's mixture was able to paralyze the thyroid gland and cause a form of disease known as myxedema or cretinism. Eckhart will simply restore the function of the gland.
Poor Carlson, I can understand why he went insane. His sudden change in appearance and losing all his friends and fiancé, it would have driven anyone mad. After all, the blame lies with those who caused his tragic plight. They should have understood and sympathized.
Meanwhile, at police headquarters, a frustrated McGonagall licks his wounds while vowing revenge against the elusive shadow of Gotham.
Well, McGonagall, you certainly solved your assignment, but you let the Batman get away again.
The Batman, as sure as my name is McGonagall, I'll get him yet. The Batman better watch out, cause McGonagall is on his trail.
Gotham's night, a canvas of swirling shadows and unforgiving rain, where the city's underbelly festers in clandestine greed. High above the grimy docks, a warehouse hums with illicit activity, the sounds of plunder echoing through the storm.
It's the Batman. A nice warm reception. I think I'll cool you boys off a bit. Let's get him.
But the Dark Knight and his boy Wonder strike like lightning, a whirlwind of justice descending upon the panicked thieves. The city's underbelly stirs as darkness deepens, and a certain villain relishes the anticipation of a legendary encounter.
I've been waiting for a chance to meet that guy, Batman.
Let's take him, gentlemen.
I await your coming with eagerness. First come, first served.
You needed your face lifted anyway. Let's get out of here. I don't need any urgent. Over to the other roof.
A desperate flight for survival erupts across the perilous rooftops, a dance with death in the shadowed sky. Masonry crumbles as bullets tear through the air, finding their mark, yet the darkness rallies for a more daring pursuit. Rain lashes Gotham's rooftops, each drop a whispered warning in the oppressive night. A glint of steel slices through darkness, a desperate gambit against unseen peril.
It better work, cause if it doesn't.
As the binds surrender, a phantom descends in a breathtaking arc, a predator unleashed against the city's underbelly.
Oh, that guy gets around like a monkey.
The shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line.
That's right, lead with your chin every time.
Don't walk out on a friend.
While others scramble in fear, a crimson-clad specter closes the distance, a relentless force of justice.
You started this, but I'm going to finish it right now.
Gotham's grimy alleys echo with the brutal efficiency of justice delivered in the dark.
I couldn't get a better workout at the gym.
A lone survivor, paralyzed by fear, turns to flee a menace he cannot comprehend.
Now I'll swear you're only a boy, only a kid. Please, Batman, don't hand me in. I'll go straight, but don't hand me in. Oh, well, go ahead, scram.
As the relieved boy vanishes into the night, a silent observer emerges from the shadows, a question forming in the darkness. Intrigued by the peculiar scene, the Batman chooses to follow, a cryptic trail leading him to the secrets of the night. The night holds its breath as this new enigma begins to unfold, high above the city's concrete heart. From a clandestine perch, the Batman observes a clandestine operation, a dark academy festering in Gotham's underbelly.
What? You say some of Big Boy Daniel's mob was taken by the cops. Batman did it.
He let me get away cause I told him I'd go straight.
Listen, Tommy, you're the best pupil I ever had in my school here. I taught you every trick I know about being a pickpocket, safe cracking, and the rest.
Yes, I know.
The best pupil I had, and when you graduated, I got you in big time with Big Boy Daniel's mob. You got brains, kid. You can go to the top.
Okay, Pockets, I'll stick.
A chilling revelation. A crime school nurturing young minds into a life of villainy with Big Boy Daniels as their twisted idol.
Now many men carry their wallets in the back pockets, so we lift the jacket gently, slide our hands in, like this, and by the time we get through here, we're gonna know everything.
A crime school, a school to teach boys how to become criminals, to admire criminals. I'm going to do something about this.
But if you knew it was a crime school, why didn't you just go in and clean it up?
Even if I did hand the teacher over to the police, that wouldn't stop the boys from still admiring criminals. We've got to be subtle. We've got to make these boys hate crime and evil, and not look up to a racketeer like Big Boy Daniels, who is probably their ideal.
I see, we've got to teach them to admire honesty, fair play.
Later, as Bruce Wayne, he confers with his most trusted ally, the Boy Wonder, a new strategy forming in the shadows.
Exactly, and that's where you come in. Now I have a plan.
Gotham's underbelly, a forgotten district of dilapidated buildings and desperate souls. Amidst the decay, a ray of hope, or perhaps a new beginning, is about to dawn.
Yes, I can let you have this place.
What do you intend to do with it?
I'm going to make a gymnasium here for the underprivileged children of this neighborhood.
A few days later, a new face emerges in the local hierarchy, a challenge to the established order on these unforgiving streets.
Hey, Pipe, the new kid on the block. I ain't ever seen him before. New kid around here ain't Shaw. Well, I'm Butch, and I'm the boss of the block.
So what?
So this, I'm gonna push your face in.
Then I'd better move it.
As the confrontation intensifies, a blur of motion and the echo of impact, a new contender reveals skills beyond expectation.
You can't do this to me.
I can do this.
Hey, did you see that? Well, if I can't do that.
Holy cats.
In the heart of darkness, a young spirit finds its strength, and the seeds of a future legend begin to take root. Rain lashes down on Gotham's grimy streets, mirroring the turmoil brewing within its hidden corners.
Say, fella, you're all right. Where'd you learn how to do that trick stuff? What a sock.
Oh, I learned that down in a gymnasium I belong to. They even teach you how to play all sports.
Boy, I wish I could learn all that. Why don't you come down with me and join? It's free and it's right around the neighborhood. Sure, I'll go. We'll all go down. Gee, it's got everything.
In the ensuing days, the boys become eager pupils, their thirst for learning nearly insatiable.
Hey, he tripped me. I'll kick his teeth in. You can't do that, Eddie. It isn't fair. It isn't honest. Gee, do you have to be honest when you play? You have to be honest in every game you play in sports. It's fair play. Gee, I didn't know that, but if you say so, it's okay with me. From now on, I'm gonna be honest even if it kills me.
As time passes, the boys grow more adept and more honest at sports, but only at sports.
I'll get the gang together and we'll go down tonight, Dick reports to Bruce.
It's working out fine. They're learning to be honest in sports, but that's about all.
Still going to that crime school, eh? Well, stick with them. We'll make honest boys of them yet.
But as the shadows in Gotham deepen, so too does the darkness of their true intentions, masked by a twisted sense of fair play. Gotham's underbelly churns, a haven for those who prey on the innocent. But tonight, a young hero, once a victim, infiltrates the darkness, seeking redemption and justice.
He knows everything. Yeah, and all you give him is a cut of your take. Sure, and Big Boy Daniels is coming down tonight.
Dick Grayson, embracing his destiny, makes a desperate call.
You go down there. I'll be at the window listening in.
The crime school doors swing open, welcoming a new recruit, but it's a trap, a meticulously laid plan.
And now, students, I wish to present a man well known in your chosen profession, Big Boy Daniels.
They say he ain't afraid of nobody. I'm gonna be a big shot like him someday.
The cops got a couple of my boys, so I'm gonna take you two and break you in. You'll go on your first job tomorrow night.
Under the cloak of night, the criminal mastermind issues his orders, setting his sights on innocent lives.
You mugs will split up. Each gang will take a kid. One will go to the Wolf Fur warehouse. The other gang will clean out the Van Payson apartment.
But Batman, the ever-vigilant protector, is already in position, a specter in the shadows ready to intervene.
Those kids are not going to lead a life of crime if I can help it. And I can help it.
As the night unfolds, a seemingly simple heist becomes a crucial turning point, but a dark surprise awaits the perpetrators.
This job is a cinch. Yeah, who left the rat trap open and let you out?
Gotham's industrial docks are a desolate wasteland, bathed in the sickly glow of distant city lights. Rain slicks the metal, reflecting the looming threat of the night.
Evening, gentlemen. The Batman. Him again.
With a sudden, headlong plunge into the abyss, the caped crusader descends upon his unsuspecting prey.
Watch out below.
His muscular frame slams into the men below, a force of nature crashing down.
Nice of you boys to line up for me.
As they rise to attack, the Batman's hands grasp the ladder, a swift, brutal silence descending.
Yes, sir, this certainly is the ladder to success.
Down comes the ladder, pinning the men to the ground, their resistance shattered.
It's time you went asleep. It's past your bedtime. All right, you. Get going home fast. And the next time I see you hanging around these rats, you'll get a taste of what they got.
Gee, thanks. Don't worry, I'm gonna stick to the straight and narrow from now on.
Another night, another dose of justice delivered in the shadows. But the darkness in Gotham always breeds more. Rain hammers Gotham's grimy alleys, a symphony of despair as the night hides its monstrous secrets. Inside a looted apartment, the spoils of the night lay scattered, the air thick with betrayal and greed.
I could have opened this box with a safety pin, look at the sparklers. But it won't be.
Good evening, gentlemen.
No, I'll stay away. Honest, I will, I promise.
Justice strikes from the shadows, a swift and brutal avenging hand. The next night, the city breathes a collective sigh, but whispers of revenge echo through the captured. Rain lashes against the grimy windows of a clandestine underworld operation, the city's whispers of chaos amplified by the storm.
Pockets, eh? I bet he's the rat that let information leak out to the Batman. No, I didn't. No. So you're ratted to the Batman, eh? Pockets, double-cross me, will ya? Big boy pays a social visit.
At that moment, desperate and cornered, a call is placed into the void. Then a silhouette descends from above, a avenging angel shattering the sanctity of their hidden den.
That's murder, big boy.
Oh, that guy, Batman.
Guns are drawn, a futile attempt to contain the encroaching darkness.
Big boy, if I weren't covered by these guns, I'd mop the floor with you. But of course you're too yellow to.
Yellow A, it'll be a pleasure to push you around. Come on.
The legendary battle between the Batman and Big Boy Daniels commences, the first blow thrown in fury. A blur of motion, a swift evasion, proving that brute force cannot overcome cunning.
Clumsy, see what easy living does to you. Makes you soft.
Ugh.
You're going to start paying your debt to society right now, big boy.
Gotham's justice is swift and severe, a reckoning for those who prey on the weak. The grimy underbelly of Gotham pulses with primal fear as the night bleeds into chaos. In the suffocating grip of desperation, a hulking brute, Big Boy, confronts his prey.
I can't say you're not trying. I'll kill you.
But even in the jaws of death, the Batman unleashes a sudden, electrifying surge of power.
Get up and fight, rat. That was only a taste of what you're going to get.
Terror seizes the thug as the Batman, a creature of pure, unyielding will, maneuvers with chilling precision.
Ugh. Gee whiz, fellers, what a scrap, boy. Can that Batman fight? Oh boy.
The night belongs to the shadows, and the Batman, a phantom in the storm, leaves only the echo of his victory behind. Fear strips away the bravado, revealing the cowardice beneath Big Boy's blustering facade.
Okay, Batman, here's where you get yours.
Let's give it to him, boss. Looks like Big Boy was Voller. That ain't fair.
As Big Boy's men grumble at the dishonorable tactic, Dick Grayson fiercely calls them out.
Fellas, Big Boy and his men pulled guns on Batman because Big Boy was too yellow to fight. He's a coward. Are we going to let them get away with this?
No, Big Boy didn't fight fair, he's yellow.
The seed of doubt sown, the boys begin to question their former idols, embracing a new era of fair play.
Tell me if I hoit youse. I'm ending this little party right now, big boy.
A few moments later, the dust settles as Batman delivers a final, poignant lesson.
Well, boys, I hope this proves to you what sort of underhanded criminals they are.
Me neither, from now on I'm going straight. I learned my lesson.
Days later, a bittersweet farewell marks the end of an era, as a new path emerges for the neighborhood.
Gee, it was too bad Dick had to move out of the neighborhood. Yeah, he was a nice kid.
With Big Boy and his mob apprehended and the boys embracing honesty, their mission is complete, leaving a blueprint for others.
We did ours, yes, but it's up to other cities to do the same. Build more playgrounds, gymnasiums. Encourage youngsters to join school and church organizations. Do this and we will wipe out crime.
And so, another thrilling adventure concludes for the dynamic duo, leaving a legacy of hope in the shadows of Gotham. Gotham City, a monument to ambition and vice, where the elite celebrate and the shadows conceal. Rain lashes against the opulent windows of a skyscraper, a stark contrast to the high society within.
It was a divine party, wasn't it, Jerry?
Yes, dear. Now, I think it would be wise to put away your jewelry at once.
But as the night deepens, a different kind of predator prowls, drawn by the glint of precious stones. A familiar, feline grace moves in the darkness. The Catwoman has arrived, a beautiful thief with a wicked smile. Tonight the game is on, a deadly dance between the Bat and the Cat where only one can emerge victorious. Gotham's opulent penthouse, a glittering sanctuary of wealth, is about to be violated. But the shadows hold a secret, a creature of unsettling beauty, a hunter emerging from the night.
I'll take those.
With the silent grace of a predator, the Enigma glides into the room, her gaze fixed on forbidden treasures. Like finely honed weapons, slender fingers tipped with sharpened claws reach out, eager to claim their prize. A swift, breathtaking leap and the mysterious anomaly melts back into the fading darkness, a phantom in the night.
Why?
I shouldn't move if I were you until I had finished counting to 100. Au revoir.
Hello, police. I've been robbed. Robbed by that weird creature, the cat. Yes, I said the cat.
Across the city, the morning papers scream the impossible truth, a new legend born in Gotham's underbelly. Headlines blaze, the presses grind, and the city awakens to a chilling whisper. The cat has struck once more. Gotham City, a canvas of rain-slicked streets and looming shadows, is abuzz with whispers of a feline phantom. The press, acting as the voice of the agitated populace, decries the police's inability to apprehend the elusive Catwoman.
The voice of the people is soon heard. The cat is making the police look ridiculous. Imagine being made a fool of by a mere girl. Why don't the police do something about it?
What sort of men are you? If we don't catch the cat soon, this department is going to be the laughing stock of the country. You, MS, Kniggle, you managed to round up that ugly horde mob last month when no one else could. Anyway, I'm assigning you to bring in the cat.
Why, yes, sir.
Meanwhile, in the opulent abode of the notorious playboy Bruce Wayne, the city's criminal underbelly is making waves.
Our old friend, the cat, seems to be making headlines. I suppose that's more or less a call for you to go into action, my boy.
You anticipate my every move.
I'm going after the cat. I sort of figured you wouldn't just sit around.
And with a swift transformation, Bruce Wayne becomes the Batman, a deadly foe of the underworld. Like a tall, mantled wraith in the darkness, the Batman moves cloaked by the very shroud of night itself.
Well, kid, here I go. Good luck. You'll need it with the cat.
Gotham's relentless rain batters the city as the night, cloaked in deep shadows, conceals its hidden terrors. A guardian of the darkness, Batman glides through the urban labyrinth, a silent sentinel against the encroaching evil.
Help. Help.
Turning a corner, he witnesses a scene of unspeakable brutality, a scream of pure terror tearing through the downpour.
Ugh. You rotten killer.
Fueled by righteous fury, Batman descends, his every movement a tempest of controlled power, the very earth trembling beneath his relentless pursuit.
This is a mere sample of what I'd like to do to you rats.
As the monstrous killer lunges, a glint of cold steel in his grasp, Batman executes a breathtaking pivot, a stark warning echoing in the chaos.
Not so fast.
Rain lashes down, turning Gotham's alleyways into slick, treacherous arteries of darkness.
and sends the man flying over his shoulder to slam to the ground.
The Batman pulls the knife from the stabbed man. How is IT, fella? Can you talk? Why did they do this to you?
Diamond Syndicate, coming on sure, warn them. Warn them about what?
Warn them to watch out for.
Wise guy, can't mind your own business.
What's going on here, Wad?
Hat, you stop.
Flatfoot, come on.
But the car quickly speeds away, leaving MS Gonigal behind.
Got away.
Accordingly, when the Batman regains consciousness,
What, MS Gonigal?
Handcuffs, yes sir, Batman. This time I got you dead to rights. MS Gonigal always gets his man, even the Batman.
the night is a tapestry of fear and desperation, where shadows hold secrets and whispers of danger abound. A desperate act, a chilling necessity. Someone is being silenced, their fate sealed in the encroaching darkness.
So sorry to do this, but it's absolutely necessary.
In the quiet dawn, the city awakens to a chilling headline, a mystery that grips Gotham with a cold hand. Bruce Wayne, ever the astute observer, finds himself drawn to the unfolding enigma, a puzzle he's destined to solve.
So that man was the Diamond Syndicate secretary, and he wanted them warned about something. Looks like I have work to do.
Ah, Bruce, I was just leaving to speak to that Diamond Syndicate about that murdered man. If you have nothing to do, you can come along.
I think I will.
As Bruce Wayne delves into the opulent world of the Diamond Syndicate, he senses a deeper, more sinister truth lurking beneath the surface of polished jewels.
And you can't give me any reason why your man might have been killed. None at all. I can't understand it. We have just received a shipment of magnificent diamonds, which we will display tomorrow night in our salon. All of society will see the gems.
The air crackles with unspoken tension as the threat of a jewel heist looms, and the police, along with private security, prepare for the glittering yet perilous spectacle. Gotham simmers with anticipation as Bruce Wayne returns home, the weight of the city's darkness a constant companion.
Dick, the partners believe they are safe, but I fear they underestimate their enemy. I will be watching while you...
Meanwhile, in the shadows, another player prepares to make their move, the enigmatic cat.
The Diamond Show will proceed tomorrow night. They may not anticipate me, but I, the cat, will be there.
The following night, Gotham's elite gather for a dazzling display, a diamond salon on the top floor, under the watchful eye of both protection and peril.
Police, evidently, they're not taking any chances.
As the show commences, radiant jewels are presented, each piece a testament to opulence, culminating in a breathtaking collection of diamonds. A king's ransom glittering under the lights. But then a sudden flash, a blinding burst of light erupts as the model makes her daring escape.
Out.
Why?
Rain lashes the opulent salon as a sinister plan unfolds within its gilded walls.
That magician's powder worked like a charm. Now for my mask. Now for my mask.
Emerging from the shadows, a feline phantom makes her escape, a trail of stolen jewels in her wake.
Holy smoke, the cat grab her.
Not this time.
But the night is far from over as a cunning scheme ensnares the elusive Catwoman.
Come on, babies, you're going for a ride.
That's the cat, get her. Let go of me.
Get going, the cops are shooting at US.
What's the idea?
You dames always talk too much, shut up.
Just as escape seems imminent, a deceptively small vehicle emerges, a silent guardian in hot pursuit. I'll just keep them in sight, don't want them to get to thinking someone is following. This is the only way I can get away from here without attracting attention. Meanwhile, within the salon's emptied chambers, a metamorphosis takes place. Peels off his clothing and stands revealed as the scourge of crime, the Batman. A silent leap, and Gotham's protector is unleashed onto the unforgiving cityscape. And seated at the wheel of this powerful little racer is the familiar figure of Robin, the boy wonder. Rain lashes against the grim edifice of Gotham, a symphony of despair. Above, a silhouette, a phantom of justice, descends. He lands with the silence of a falling leaf, a predator in the urban jungle, the night his domain. Moments later, the ostentatious abode of Daryl, a kingpin of the notorious Diamond Syndicate, falls under his watchful gaze.
No word yet, should have had a call a half hour ago. I'm sort of touchy about people pointing guns at me. Drop IT.
Now don't annoy me or I'll really get to work on you.
Would that be a social or business call, Daryl?
Ooh, that costume, you're the Batman.
From the shadows, a whisper of technology emerges. He assembles a device, a fragile thread to unravel the Syndicate's wicked web.
Now to contact Robin and find out developments. Well, kid, what's happened?
Plenty, your hunch was right. Listen.
Come on, Daryl. I'm going to break this case right now.
Rain hammers the grimy streets of Gotham. A desolate lot known only as the Hoodlum Scar lies in wait, a place where desperation breeds in the shadows.
They are inside.
Right, you know what to do.
With a sudden, forceful movement, the Batman bursts through the door, shoving the stunned Daryl into the heart of the ambush.
What? Offer a gun, the cat tied these thugs.
Inside, Daryl's betrayal is laid bare as he confronts his business partner, Hoffer, armed and dangerous.
Daryl, you rat, when you and I decided to hire the cat to steal the diamonds because we needed money, I didn't expect you to double-cross me. I suddenly decided you and the cat would be taking too much of a cut. I'm going to get rid of both of you.
But before the trigger can be pulled, two figures, cloaked in darkness and determination, erupt into the room.
The door was open, so I didn't bother to knock.
Batman and the Robin Kid.
As two thugs leap upon his broad back, the Batman dispatches them with contemptuous ease, like a predator shaking off bothersome insects.
Why don't you boys behave?
Gotham's rain lashes down, a relentless shroud over betrayal and greed.
Notice the latest thing in cameras, a wristwatch type. It took some very excellent pictures of you with the gun in your hand trying to kill Daryl and of the cat and the hoodlums. Explain that to the judge. So unknown to Blake, Daryl and Hoffer hired you to steal the gems. They were insured, of course, so the firm wouldn't suffer the loss. That's right, Daryl and Hoffer arranged for me to be hired as a model to wear the gems. But how did you get wise to all this? I did a little research work and found out that Hoffer and Daryl needed money to cover their losses on the stock market. I figured something was up when that clerk was murdered. Your men killed him to shut him up, isn't that right, Hoffer? Might as well admit it. He overheard me talking on the phone to one of these men. I saw he was suspicious, so...
Like this.
Well, Cat, I'm sorry, but I guess you've got to go along to the police too.
It doesn't matter. You saved my life. I'd like to thank you for that.
In the heart of the storm, a debt is acknowledged, but the shadows still hold their secrets. Gotham's fury echoes in the rain as the chase ignites, a fleeting hope slipping through their grasp.
She took the gangster's car. I'll go after her in my racer.
I'll take it easy. She's too far away for you to catch up.
I guess you're right about that. But it's too bad a crook like that has to get away, even if she is a girl.
Yes, and it's too bad she has to be a crook. What a night for romance, Robin.
Romance, bah.
Later, in the shadows of the station, a lone figure searches in vain, the night yielding no trace.
No sign of the cat.
Then a silhouette against the concrete sky, a dark omen descending.
Eyes was the Batman.
A package holds its secrets, a cryptic message from a pal with a debt to settle. Meanwhile, in the quiet hum of escape, a different longing takes flight, a whispered dream of moonlight and a shared ride.
I sort of wish the Batman were driving this car, and I were sitting beside him. And we were just another boy and girl out for a ride on a moonlight night. That would be sort of nice.
Gotham City, a bastion of shadows and whispers, where the line between justice and desperation is often blurred.
Hello, readers. Now that you've read all these new adventures of mine and Robin's, I'd like to talk right at you for a minute or so. I think Robin and I make it pretty clear that we hate crime and criminals. There's nothing we like better than to crack down on the distasteful denizens of the underworld. Why? Because we're proud of being Americans, and we know there's no place in this great country of ours for lawbreakers. That phrase, crime doesn't pay, has been used over and over again to the point where I hesitate to repeat it. But remember this, it's just as true now as IT ever was, and that's plenty true. Sure, it may seem that lawbreakers do get away with breaking the law. Some may get away with it longer than others. But in the end, every crook gets what's coming to him, and that means plenty of trouble with the law. Robin and I hope that our adventures may help to put over that fact. We'd like to feel that our efforts may help every youngster to grow up into an honest, useful citizen. It depends on you and you and you. You've got to govern your own lives so that they can be worthwhile, fruitful lives, not lives wasted in prison, or even thrown away altogether before the ready guns of the law enforcement agents whose duty it is to guard those of us who are honest from those of us who are not. And not only must you guide your own life in the proper channels, you must also strive to be a good influence on the lives of others. If you do all this, if you are definitely on the side of law and order, then Robin and I salute you and are glad to number you among our friends.
And what the Batman says goes double for me.